right, it's time to get out that leftover turkey and let's make crack turkey soup. Here are my ingredients: noodles, seasonings, that celery salt right there. We have our Trinity, bell pepper, onion, celery. We have butter. So you're going to saute that. Let's add some onion powder to it. Stick a butter in there in your Trinity. Get that seasoned. Let's add some garlic powder. Yeah, love garlic powder. You can be heavy-handed with the powders. A little celery salt. That's salt, so be careful with anything that's salt. Yep. That's going to taste really good. Oh, my favorite, slap your mama seasoning. I put it just about on everything. It's great seasoning. If you don't have it, you need to try it. So you're going to saute those in butter. Stir that up real good until they're nice and caramelized and nice and soft. Yep. I love that spatula. Got that crate and barrel. Nice spatula. Oh, if you want fresh garlic, you can do that. I'm going to use the garlic paste. Sometimes it's easier. You can get it over in the, where you get the veggies, the paste. There you go, a little bit of garlic paste. Always put the garlic in after you've caramelized your Trinity. Garlic needs to go in last. Stir that up real good. Smells so good. Yep. So now we're gonna add our turkey. That is turkey from my Thanksgiving. I just kind of pulled it apart. I didn't chop it up because it'll break apart. Yep. And we're gonna get a lid out of there and cover that and let that turkey tender a little bit in there and get some of those flavors. Cover that up for about 2 to 3 minutes, or come back maybe 5. Okay, now this is where I add the bouillon flavor. This is very salty. I actually added more than that, but I forgot to film it, so it looks like I'm adding, but just a little bit. But I actually added like 2 tablespoons of the bouillon powder. You can use a cube as well. I like the powder. It's very salty. So, all right, now we're ready to add our chicken broth. Just a large carton of broth. We're gonna add water too. Look at that. So now that chicken can boil some more and tender, get real tender. I have a smoked turkey, so this is gonna have a great flavor. Yep, stir that up nice and good. Yep. So now I'm gonna add some carrots, but because they're frozen carrots and I wanna cut some time off, oops, spilled a little bit there. I'll pick those up, put them in there. Don't wanna lose any of those carrots. Okay. We're gonna put those in a bowl for the microwave. Yeah, I'm gonna cook them first. I can cook them in the broth if I wanted to, but I wanna make sure they're nice and tender, so I'm gonna microwave them. Following the packet, it says about 6 to 7 minutes to cook frozen carrots. It says to add water, about 2 tablespoons of water, but I used a little bit of the chicken broth. Put that in the microwave. Put that on like 7 minutes. Let those cook. Okay. So let's taste it a little bit. I tell you that it's already seasoned, so you know you don't need to add anything because that bouillon is really salty. So you don't need to add a whole lot of salt products, okay? Stir that up really good. Yep. So now we're gonna add some water to that. That bouillon, you can actually make broth. So I'm adding 2 large cups, or is that 4 cups? I think that's 4 cups. 4 cups of water to that already added chicken broth. Yep, pour that in. And we're gonna let that cook some more. Yeah, adding the bouillon is gonna make even more broth, but the chicken broth is in there as well. You could do just the bouillon if you wanted to, but I use chicken broth and the bouillon to get that extra flavor. Stir that up. And see how that chicken's cooking down? So I got my carrots out. They've already cooked. They're nice and tender from the microwave. So when they go in here, they'll cook a lot faster. Get those all out of there. Got my carrots in there. We're gonna stir those in nice and good. Yep. They're already hot and steamy. I love carrots in a soup. They make them taste so good. Yep, just stir that up nicely in your broth. You got some good flavor going on right there. This soup is going to be so good. You're going to wish you could taste it now. Okay, let's cover that up again. Cook that for about 5 more minutes. Let it come to a boil. And then, we're going to do our egg noodles. Now, there's a whole bag of those noodles. That's 16 ounces. I did like a half a bag. You don't want to put too many noodles in there because it'll take up all of your broth. I put like a half a bag of those, maybe about 2 cups. Yeah. Stir your noodles in and let those get cooked. They're going to cook really fast. I use egg noodles. You can use any pasta that you like, but I like egg noodles. I try to get away from the pasta a lot. You know, pasta is not really good for you all the time, especially for me who has a little hypertension and blood sugar problems. So I try to do egg noodles when I can. Let's cover that up. Make sure those get nice and tender. Probably another 2 to 3 minutes. Let that boil. Now here comes the good stuff. Cream cheese. A block of cream cheese. This is going to get all that new crack flavor. It's called cracked chicken soup because it tastes so good. You just want to eat it all the time. So we're going to put in that block of cream cheese. It's in there. And let that melt. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of that out of there. Put it in there too. And let that just melt in there. Nice and good. It will melt just like cheese does. Just let it be in there in that block and it'll be fine. It's boiling, so when you come back, it will have mixed in there quite nicely. Okay. It's coming to a boil. Cover it back up again. Let the cream cheese melt another 2 to 3 minutes. And let that melt. Yep. Ooh, look at that now. That's with the cream cheese melted. You see how it's already creamy looking? It's got a different color. It's so good. So good. So now here's my half and half. I'm only doing like 2 cups of half and half, you know, to give it that creaminess, that creaminess there. You could do a little bit more if you wanted to. I only did 2 cups because I had the cream cheese, and that gives you a nice creamy kind of soup. So let's fold that in nice and well. Yep, there we go. Looks really, really good already. The house is smelling so wonderful, guys. So wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in there. You know, I like pepper on anything that's creamy. I just got to have pepper in it. So put a little pepper in there. You can use cracked pepper if you like. Yep. So that's what I added there. A little bit of pepper. This is so seasoned. So good. Okay, so now what I'm going to go get me a scoop here. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what it looks like when you pick it up. It's almost ready. Almost ready. So look at that. Look at all that flavor. Look at that turkey. I almost said chicken, but that's turkey. Guys, leftover turkey. Never throw away your carcass of your turkey or your meat. You can always make soup from it. Look at that. That's some goodness right there. Yes. Ah, look at it. Looks so good. I want to get a bowl out now. Wow. I'm going to taste it here just to make sure you have the flavor, because sometimes, you know, you may lose a little bit when you added the water, but I think that's just about perfect. Yeah, let's go in for another one. Ooh, it's hot. That's so good. Yes. I think we got it. Yep, we do. We got it. So that's crack turkey soup.